I'm gonna have to give me a new tripod or something because this thing is about to like, this is about to drop my phone. So I was hearing something earlier about give them up, and then I was thinking, where does it say that in the Bible? So I kind of looked at it on Google. I don't know. It's like some people are being persecuted in some kind of way because their association with something. Like somebody's not being truthful about the order of something when it comes to the royal family or something. It's kind of ridiculous. Um, I don't know. Okay, I don't know what I'm getting. Like some women persecuting like men for not giving up on God or who they know the queen is or who they know something is. I don't know. It's just something weird like that that I was picking up on. And then I was seeing a bunch of cases of these men or whatever, you know, and you know, the trials don't even look professional. I don't know. It's kind of like a witch hunt, something like this. Mm-hmm. But whatever this was earlier, we got pre something, so something before something. We got this Rick energy here. Remember, I said something about like the garden being in array or these snakes and these beings taking over the garden. We got somebody named Rick is in the upright. Like whoever somebody is, there's a woman here though that's connected to this person, the Queen of Cups that's in reverse here. They're not being honest. They're hiding something, some reasoning. Remember, we picked up the other day that somebody's like, "Oh, if you're not gonna be with me, then I'm gonna set you up." Like these women are using their daddies in the court system and they, Freemason daddies and stuff like this, um, in order to, I don't know, lock up men that could be. I'm hearing something about fountains. So I was thinking something about those fountains and those heirs. I was hearing about an air tag and that those heirs have to be tagged. And something about fountains as well. Um, how in that book earlier it said something about like it's so full of fountains. Like these are people being persecuted and put in some type of jail cell energy because of something that's flowing through their blood because of their connection to God or me or somebody else or whatever this is, or a certain group of people that come from a certain sector, or um, they want people to be like some kind of energy batteries for community, like what we said a couple months ago. And in order to do that, they have to minimize your rotation, your movement, your growth, your finances. It's like reverse domestic abuse, like kidnapping these men that are supposed to help the Christ, that's supposed to be with the Christ when the Christ is collecting certain things, or the people that will help Jupiter and Jupiter ascending collect her stuff in the otherworldly realm, the otherworldly places where documents could be held. It's something like this, okay? I don't know what this is. My whole thing is who cut the cord or the cord. There's something that some people being on one accord. It's like thousands of people know who I am secretly. They're never supposed to say this out loud. They have been in close contact with me somehow kind of way. There is some type of secret or sacred connection or mental communication or something. And I feel so bad because I don't like that energy. Those who depend on me or thought something was going to go differently, and these people are hunting them down like dogs and killing them and sending them away and persecuting them because something that they were signed up to do. These could be also people that that dedicated their life to serving, but then found out one day that these witches had a different plan, and these women were very smart, and these men are just, it's like, they're orderly in a sense. You see what I'm saying? Um, like a priesthood. It's almost like a priesthood. I mean, even if we go into the fact of gangs and street gangs, how I said that I don't think that they're activating on the other level. They kind of gave these boys some knowledge or something like this. Somebody, there's higher levels. How, people talk about it in conspiracy theories, like the street gangs, and then what's next above that, and then there's other orderly things all the way up to Republicans and Democrats, and it just goes up and up and up. Okay, so somebody, the awakening in the what is the thing called in the Native American deck? Um, the vision quest could be somebody getting caught up to that. So if you're young or something, still out in the street, if you're still doing something a certain way, it may not be time for you to know that. But I just think that they purposely separated the head or the Christ or somebody from a something here. All right. Or Truman from the show, um, because somebody wanted to end something. And these people might be that even innocent that they didn't realize what they was getting into, like we said, with some of these energies that could have been, taken in by the waters and drowned out, or manipulated, or it was saying something that they hopefully praying that these people don't get caught up in some type of mischief with these other groups that they may not be able to know or handle. These are like guys that could have been sleeping around with powerful women, like the Crockett girl or something. These girls been using these men for pleasure or something, maybe even paying some of them how they feel they pocket, same way vice versa with young girls and older men that's in professional settings. And it's just, I don't know, it's something, it's like the mama or the daddy ain't here. Like this is somebody like forced, it's like forced something away from God. Because I was just even thinking like, it's like a bird that feeds people or something. Okay, if these people is feeding off my energy, am I still healthy? Such and such, these couple of things. Was I harmed? Was I don't know how this shit worked. But that's not even a part that I'm upset about the most. But there could be women in the background like, we seen what you guys did to, but these women were manipulating it, or something like this. You're not tripping no more. You just mad because they like, hey, we getting close to our Christ getting out. We about to have to handle some shit. And somebody like, oh, don't you deal with that person or something? It's something like this. Like people were gathered together to do something. Somebody might even be the last person to come up out of some type of something here. hmm I don't know. It's something here. Somebody could also be saying, "Oh, I was with this person, before somebody was um Rick." This could be some women or some mistresses trying to get benefits like alimony off of a married man or a king or a queen that was in a main situation, where the least you would get is probably something for your child, and some of these children will already be of age. You get what I'm saying? If a queen was separated secretly from the king and they were both bred different or ran different, it's like these people are trying to claim that they were the one. So this person could have got pulled out the Truman Show and got sent on a mission to be in the military or be like a commander or a police chief or something like this, because of the way that these people's mind work. If they any of my fountains, you know what I'm saying, I would think that we got ice. Okay. They could have this person in ice. If they're any of mine, they're very intelligent. These are people that maybe because they tried to take away the monarchy from America or from the United States, but at the same time, but at the same time, if a living queen energy is still here, even the understudy or something, there has to be something that I'm supposed to be doing still. Why the family is so called active, and if it's not active, why are you pretending like the royal family is still active? Do you understand what I'm saying? If there's people here that could be being persecuted because they didn't get to make it back overseas, or they didn't get to go through some kind of process before they've stripped that. Like, who are they? You know, um, This is something like what I'm thinking about. We got woody energy here. Okay. And like I don't want to be sticking, I don't have time to be sticking up for people. I just feel like it's something that has to be sealed here. Something is not, something is just not right. I want to say, well, maybe this is God punishment because at some point in time, these people let somebody get over on the queen, or they were treasonous, or something like this. But it's just something that's picking. It's something that's picking at me. We got preservation in reverse, but somebody is in the upright. They could be going through some of the I say this is like tribrids or hybrids or Westworld or bots, or somebody could be going through, they're trying to strip their numbers and send them away, but this is my property. And even if the ICE or the United States government wanted to touch my property, or this is who they're talking about, because you were able to sever my connection to whatever this is, my gifts and things like this that will be left here in the States. Because what did you do when you removed the monarchy? There's still land and shit here. There's still things that's here. So what do you mean? There's still property. There could be people that's connected to this that need a place to live. There could be buildings and shit like this where these people could probably live. I don't know. I don't know why these people thought it was cool to try to lock me out, and then now they might need me, or I don't know what this is, but it's something very strange going on. Where I don't like when innocent people are being persecuted. That's just the bottom line. Also, it's something about God being in temples, not being in temples made by man's hands, and then also something about homemade or homegrown. Um, This could also be like a cheater or a cheetah, or somebody else is moving fast and moving on. Somebody could have shipped you somewhere or took somebody somewhere and allowed for something to happen to them, and you didn't have a baby at home. This could be for somebody to see you. I don't know who is dealing with these rights or whatever this is, but I'm going to tell you right motherfucking now. Okay. It's only a certain quality. I be looking at shit online, and I'm not even interested in no relationship, motherfucker, because it's certain things I be looking at. I'm like, if a motherfucker can't offer this to me, yeah, you could still be a part of the collective. You will be a part of the Christ collective, but it can't no motherfucker be my husband that can't give me the shit that I got planned for my future. And you know what I'm saying? Or work with me while I'm getting that, or whatever that is. Okay. So, you know, this is like the doghouse or something. I think the doghouse was pointing in this direction the other day, and we just chilling here. I'm okay with sitting in certain energies that other people might sit in or something like this. This ain't my regular forte for the past 3 years, but I done sat in it and I didn't whine and whimper and cry every fucking day about my conditions, my living conditions being altered or something like this while something strange is going on. I just dealt with it. I had to eat ramen noodles and shit and feel like I was in prison in my own home, or I'm not at home in my own home. I've had people put stuff in my shampoo and in my cleaning supplies to make me irritated in certain parts of my body and make me iffy if I even feel comfortable taking a shower. I know my water in my well has been poisoned, things like this. It's something to go through, okay? But, you know, um, you know, I done seen bad times and I done been bougie. All right. So, you know what I'm saying? Um, anyway, so, but no, there is something here. Some people could have been breaking this shit up or taking it due to land patents or something like this. Okay. Mm, Also, again, something about um, somebody being in ICE. I'm also wondering, because somebody said, "Oh, I'm at ICE," now at the same facility with my dad, some lady that was in jail or something, or going with ICE, but this is not this person's child. Somebody, I was thinking like, oh, so they was nice enough to transfer you to where your dad is, but I don't know. Somebody is not somebody's dad. I don't. Somebody may not be somebody's dad. I don't know. Um, Somebody, there could be children here that's trying to get back across to America. They could be America's children fleeing from Mexico. It, if somebody was, I don't, I really, I feel like there's different sectors. There's these covens, these cults. There's some of these children that's finding out the truth and they want to get back home, or they're finding out that they're American. They're trying to get here for safety. It's something else going on here. Hmm. It's something else. There could be also, like I said, if they was breeding me and this masculine, there's other children that's getting caught in the crossfire or something like this. Okay. Young individuals that can have something to offer here. It's something. Some of these children could be the children of my enemies. It just something just don't seem right. I don't like the way it feels. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say, because I'm not a vindictive person, a payback person, a revenge person, or nothing. But I'm about order. And in order for things to happen, some type of order has to be instilled here about something. All right. Um, you know, I feel like somebody is, there could be something about somebody wants you to feel bad about something, but I don't know. I just feel like a Queen of Cups in reverse and this child, something is a glue. It's something where you're going to take, say I told you I was best friends with Mexico, and my best friend is like the queendom person of Mexico, and I'm America. And we didn't think about it as that, like that, when we was growing up. There was no division or whatever on my side. But say Mexico knew all along that they was playing this game on me here. Do you understand what I'm saying? Say that. Say some of these are people are the residue of this coven, and one of these clones of the friend was collecting these people and manipulating them to go against America, and now they all getting in trouble or something. People don't even want me to have to look at it, or something like this. I just don't know. I don't know if this, because I be feeling like something pulling on me. This could be, excuse me, one of my clones that's innocent. This could be one of my clones that tried to kill me. I don't know. And this could be their child. I don't know. It's something weird, okay? All right. Like it's like an organism or something that knows what to do or knew what to do. But say you was an invisible queen. You didn't know that you was this. I don't know why somebody tried to hide it. Just like I said, I don't see no reason for somebody that probably was having cold feet and didn't want to get married to somebody and become estranged unless they was taking something from you or they were taken from you. It's the only thing that I can see. You know, any other way it doesn't make sense to me. Because somebody could have been married 20 years ago and you didn't know you was estranged from the day one. Okay. You could have thought you was going home, driving away from that wedding with your man or your woman, and the whole person wasn't even that person. You get what I'm saying? Hmm. So we're hearing something about a magical unicorn energy. We got this cheetah energy. Hurricane energy is not a magical being. We got Scotty, a Scottish. Somebody can be Scottish or not Scottish. Forward in reverse. Um, this could also be, like I said, something where you gotta people be manipulating their way to get to the line, the finish line. But what they don't know is if you don't have what it takes or whatever, once you cross that line, you gonna wish you would have never did it in the first place. I don't fuck around. I never understood people. I used to be thinking like, oh, um, when I hear people like, girl, I need my hair done before tomorrow because I got prom or something. And so I'm like, oh, I could do it. And I'm like, oh, I mean, I seen you do hair. Let somebody else be like, I could do it, girl. And I'd be like, oh, I seen you do hair before, but you sure you want to do this person hair for prom? That's like a big thing, or for their wedding. Like, I mean, I seen you do hair, but like I ain't seen you do hair. And some people have that, pride or that confidence in themselves. Like, no, I could do it. And I'm like, oh, okay. Go ahead then. Maybe it'll turn out good. Maybe it won't be so good. But I just don't like to play with people's time. So, bitch, if I don't know how to do it, I'm about to say, girl, you better, yep, get on the phone. You know what I'm saying? But some people are blissed like that, or some people are just grateful to have somebody just do it. They didn't have to do it themselves. They didn't want it to be perfect. Everybody different. Okay. but I like to be well versed in things before I just hop into them. And I feel like a lot of something is like a lot of strings and people doing this and That's what I'm saying. I like shit to be organized. What am I doing here? What do you need me for? Now this ain't for everybody. I'm telling you that there's a little tiny mixed up group of people that are valuable here. Okay, because somebody like there you go wanting to help. No, there's a tiny group of people that's valuable here. Like whoever's telling me that you don't know the full story about something, and somebody's like, but I do. But there's something there. There's something very intricate there. This is all I'm saying. Okay. Mm-hmm. And again, the weight, the heavy is the crown. So for somebody to think that in your sleeping and waking all day long, you shouldn't be thinking about things that have something to do with your kingdom, even if it's a group of y'all that was scattered, and that's what your kingdom is looking like. It ain't got a palace, it ain't got no fucking horse and carriage, it ain't got no $1 million cars in the driveway. This is about somebody, you know, having some certain people that could be trusted, or should why should they be, a small group of people? Why should they be turned away? This is what we're talking about here. Somebody want to make it seem like, oh, you just don't like Mexico and you won't all listen. No, we're talking about something else. Something is intertwined here. And why, and the waking moments where we have shit that we could be doing here, why would you be having some, you can pretend like I'm not having no pull, or I'm not having no say, or whatever all you want, but that's just not the truth here when it comes to something here. This could be the dying or killing off of a legacy or some lineage or something. And I feel like if I'm still here, it's really not dead. So, something like that. All right. There could be another conduit. Okay. I just think that if we're in this particular world here, there's no reason why should be wondering where their real child is, or their real husband is, or their real, even if this is about your connection that solidifies your being. Like you can do that from your core elements, but there's shit that come with people. You see what I'm saying? We can't get this twisted here. That's the thing that I'm hearing. Okay. So we got a dog masseuse. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking nasty. Okay. For a second. Because people might start talking trash about, I mean, there could be witches and different people that can sense the difference between people's race or something. um Maybe at some point in time you didn't look at people as different, but somebody could have knew that you was dealing with a dog. I don't know. This could also be women that deal with men that's like, I'm a dog, like DMX kind of energy or something like that use it as like a slang or whatever. And somebody could be somebody that tends to these type of men, okay, that rub their shoulders after the hard day in the streets or something, you know, moving whatever they be moving. You know what I'm saying? This could be somebody that usually deals with these particular people. Okay. Again, this could be a female energy here that did something to somebody's child here. Mm. It's funny because it's a boy, and I always wanted a boy. I always wanted a boy, but I'm thinking even if they were secretly, even if aliens or something else otherworldly were breeding me, they made sure not to leave any of the boys. Because one, two, three boys that would be dedicated to their mother, that would be connected to some type of energy because they would be valuable, that would be a problem for these men that wanted to gang up against a woman and call her a whore and do all this stuff and gang up with guys that she dated before. The boys would be young and they would be doing something else, or maybe in the streets, and they would recognize that this is what these men is doing, and they wouldn't have probably got that motherfucking far. So I could see why. The trickiest or sneakiest thing would be to breed these sons with another woman that would be really secretly hating me and lying and saying that I'm your mother, or I'm your other mother. um, and then these boys will be running up on me about those women, and if they have, that may be why they haven't been so successful, or successful in the way that somebody wished they were, because it would be going against something. Now, if these women were maybe honest with these boys, maybe some of them did say, "Oh, that's your mama, but she ain't shit and she went on drugs." That could be a lie for some of y'all that they did this to, or if it's just me. Um, or there's something else here, like somebody just never said it. They just say, "I'm your mama," or whatever, and that's just it. And this woman is talking about me, and then they sick them on you or something like this. Um, and people wonder, why are we so mean to this person? Come to find out, damn, I was looking at them files. That's our sister, or that's my daughter, or that's my mother, or that's my aunt, or something like this. And you was being that fucking rude to this person. You get it? Dog masseuse. This could be also somebody that want to be a royal or something. These women could have been making themselves more privileged, because in some dynasties and things like this, the women that produce boys, they get privileges. Um, let's see, they get privileges. Okay, even um, when it comes to something here. Mm, and so they may be more favored. Okay, and these women could have been pulling these children and saying something like this here. I was here not far enough. I don't know what that means. Maybe somebody's moving somebody a distance away or something. Ada, hurricane. Okay, hurricane. They say all Africa stem I mean, all hurricanes stem from Africa. Mm, I don't know. A dog masseuse and a child in reverse. Mm, this could also be somebody saying that your energy is more towards you like animals, or you make animals feel better, or something like this. Um, and so you're not having a man child. You could be having a wolf child. It's something is something here. Okay, let's see. All right. Down a dark and creepy alley, a dog masseuse. I don't know if this is like somebody tried to save somebody here. Mass use, mass internet use, mass, a lot of use, got somebody sick. Mm, I don't know, somebody named little E. This could be somebody's child. Somebody could have been sleeping with this person, and the child um got passed away by this Queen of Cups. This giving me this Amber Rose energy. Something about this in reverse. Mm. Or Takashi. This kind of look like um Kashan sister here. That's what that other boy name is, Takashi. That's what that other boy name, that other young rapper person. Having an emotional support peacock. Yeah, I'm hearing sometimes I feel like a motherless child, and we got the Dow here and Cree. Dow and Cree. Somebody ain't somebody's child though. I mean, maybe you could be a grandparent, like me, a Dima. Something could be happening. Something could have happened with a child or something. I don't know. No more boo-boo faces. Okay. Yeah, her and Kane. Mm. Something about also flights or alien travel or something in reverse. And having an emotional support peacock. Something is not, but whoever these people, I don't know. I don't like this energy. Because somebody's blaming someone, but it'd be like this. Um, some people don't understand when it's time, when God say it's time to do this and take care of business, all these people was eating and drinking and being merry. Some of us wasn't doing none of that. We was still just focusing. So, you know, it's kind of the people thought they was laughing at you because you wasn't being able to get in on the fun. And it's like, man, everything is thrown off because of that thing. Look, the 7 years or something. It's like somebody's supposed to be sheriffs and police. Like somebody's supposed to be getting something. The party was coming after. These people used the 7 years to do something. The 7 years could have been used just to organize something like this, y'all. I don't know what has happened here. I'm just irritated because I know this is like somebody throwing all your stuff, your pieces around or something like this. You got 2,000 piece puzzles and somebody mad and they just throw them across the room. You know what I'm saying? Or you in a puzzle contest, bitch. And somebody, what I'm saying, throw them across the room. Ain't no way. You most of the time, you probably just somebody might get right down and say, "Well, let me start doing." I'm about to shovel that shit in one box, and that shit gonna sit there for probably like a year. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe one day when I'm really bored, I might pull it back out and then just say, put some music on and say, "Let me go ahead and clear these out," like I do with my cards sometimes. Let me go ahead and organize these. So it's something that's been done here. Now I told you if these people like, oh, I wish you was here or whatever. Well, what the fuck? If you over there and you the king, why would your mama still be stuck somewhere and you be over there? I don't know. You tell me. Because obviously, whatever the system is, somebody already knew. Yeah, we got I'm hearing Mary, don't you know, or something. But I feel like somebody is not being honest. Somebody thinks you're in prison. They're waiting for you to be imprisoned. A child of yours could be in prison. Or this is not your child. This could be a friend of yours child. But I said if this friend or whoever this is that was a, a friend of yours, compadre, whatever, why wouldn't they say something so that like something is broken. Something is just broken here. And this is just the truth. Like somebody's thinking something and they not seeing it the right way. It's like God saying, did I ask you to bring me this kind of sacrifice? What the fuck is you doing? Like somebody just getting something misconstrued on purpose. And I just got that song, I Don't Care. Somebody has been caught misconstruing something on purpose. This is like somebody, like your only one friend as a version of your, like we talk about my friend here, but say my friend got 7 clones. One of them clones is true still. That's who I would be focusing on. The other ones might not be. I'm not focused on them. It's very distinct and intricate what we're talking about here. You see what I'm saying? And somebody's like, "Well, why you doing this or something?" But this is like, you had a best friend. Let's just say, let's wipe the slate. You had a best friend that's always been there for you. Your family wasn't, but your family then tried to say you was mentally ill, lock you up, something like this. Lock you out of some type of information that's very valid for you. It ain't even for these people. They don't know how to rule. They was never supposed to rule. They're not in a ruler class. What the fuck are you doing? And because these people always been jealous about the way you loved your friend or the way you loved people that showed you love. They just think we the family here, or we said we the family or something like this. Or like I said, these are people that had money or positions at some point in time, and they calling themselves our parents or guardians, and then you shocked when I'm talking shit because you know good and damn well that I never signed up for that. I don't need no fucking guardian. I don't know you. I don't know you. Why are you talking about you anything to me? You get what I'm saying? You know good and goddamn well, or somebody done tricked you, or like I said, somebody done tripped up something in the system, or something like this. Okay. Yeah, we got sleep, four swords here with somebody, being asleep in the bed. I don't know. What is that on that? Oh, a mother and child, a picture of a mother and a child. And then we have this tunnel in reverse. Some kind of tunnel could have been closed down. Okay. Um, and look, ice could be in the upright, and we got the ace of swords in the upright here. Because it's almost like, I wouldn't even be dealing with the children of these people, but it's something hiding, because somebody wants you to make the mistake like that high priestess lady in that movie, or La Luna or something, and kill your like, because I remember a reading we did say, don't kill your children's kids, and I'm thinking, what the fuck you mean by that? Do you understand? Because I'm just not that type of person, and I don't know what somebody did in the past, but I will take it amongst myself to denounce anybody, or call it all illegitimate, but to just be ruining young individual. I don't know what this is, y'all. Let me stop even talking, because I'm just trying to figure out what this is, because it's something that somebody's getting some kind of um mm, somebody's getting some kind of gratification off of. But like I said, it does feel like something is getting way cleaned out or cleared out. And there could be things that people kind of, if ice is in an upright, there could be things that these people do know that I don't know, that a sweet cute face or something, it's something like this, y'all. I mean, I just can't, I can't really put it in words here. Something that's heartbreaking, because this could be some whole bunch of crooked men. It benefits them more for you to say, "Oh, forget these little girls that's at the age of 15 and stuff like this. I don't care if they're in ice and getting raped. I just ain't that type of motherfucker." Because so you can say, "Oh, you weak or something, motherfucker. You one of them nasty niggas that want to be doing whatever this is to these little girls." I just don't play like that. But the same thing, somebody could be sitting there trying to, these are the same people that lied in court and said I was a child abuser, and now they're in a situation where they call on mother and they can't hear because they went against God. So when God said, in this time, you're going to call on me, or you're going to call on whoever it is, and I'm not going to hear you, or they're not going to be able to hear you. This could be where we at. And somebody's not being honest about what's going on in somebody's bed, somebody's living room, somebody's something here. We got Georgia. This could be somebody in Georgia that somebody went to bed. If somebody's like, be serious, you in denial, you got an illness or something. It's somebody from Georgia, or LaGuardia, okay, or some kind of guard or something that could be doing something in the bed to make somebody sick. This is somebody that been doing something to you to make you sick. Something is going on here. Or this could be somebody or something, and this person is doing something to that person and getting them sick, but somebody's not being honest here about a drug. And this is like a guard. A whole bunch of girls start getting HIV at a jail or something. Okay, they got to be sleeping with a guard or something. They got to be sleeping with each other or something. So all the guards get tested. And everybody's clean. Um, but one of the guards is not clean. They got HIV, but they still being able to be at a they got HIV and they a pedophile, or they somebody that abuses their power with people that may be unwell or can't move or can't speak or something. And you're like, what the hell is going on? Well, this person, then took somebody else's blood test and said that they clean, but somebody else that's at home in the bed or something like this, um, they the clean one. Usually get it at home or make it at home. Make love. I'm here. All you need is love. So usually people make love at home. Somebody could be making love someone else, making love someone else. Making love somewhere else, okay? Or fucking, and it feel good because, you know, like I told you, if you got a stalemate, and they have been, that part of that person is supposed to be a stalemate. It's not going to produce that much. It's not going to be asking for much sex. It's not going to want that much interaction. It's not going to want, many things. Most of the time, these are people that split already. So all the sex and the Don Juan shit is somewhere else. Motherfucker at home with you, just like Ted Bundy, sitting there with a beer, cracking a beer open, watching silly shit on TV. But they're somewhere else in the world split, having some kind of experience or otherworldly experience. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay. Um, but somebody could have been, you kind of got a new model of somebody 8 years ago, and they've been just with you, and now this is the first time in 8 years they fell off into some shit, and now they like, oh my god, this feels good. Oh my god, like whatever, like it may feel like love. It may, these are premature motherfuckers or something like this. I don't know. And somebody be like, oh, I think I'm in love or something. Maybe this is what keeps happening to somebody. I don't know. And it's a trap that men keep falling for, and they leave women vulnerable at home for other women with so-called power that should never have it the fuck over me, are weaseling their way around or something like this. That's something going on weird here. All right. It's just something weird going on. Also, tunnel vision. Somebody in the north don't have tunnel vision. Like somebody don't have tunnel vision, or some tunnel is closed in the north here. Also, there's something about somebody filming somebody when they sleeping or between their legs or something. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. This older man here, they got the dogs, the little boy, and a woman and a man here. These are very like pristine looking people or something. These people are making money or getting the Ten of Pentacles off of whatever they doing to this woman in her sleep. Okay. And they're not being honest about this, where they're making money or how they're getting money or something like this. For all I know, this could be somebody strapped to a bed somewhere, just pregnant, back to back to back to back, popping out babies. If we got the garden energy here, this girl could probably pop out a baby in 1 second or something. Somebody just keep having like something like this here. We got Ice here with the Ace of Swords, and then a Queen of Cups in reverse, and then we have the Emperor here in the upright. So I don't know, and I think Rick is underneath there. But like I said, if Rick got a Michonne, that bitch is a liar. Okay, I mean it ain't me, but if it's somebody, this person is a manipulator or something here. They could be also the reason why somebody's son died. 3 is a crowd. This person could have, this woman, this Queen of Cups could have harmed somebody's child because they was jealous. They wanted, it could be a male or a female, I don't know, because they wanted all your attention. Because this looking like either, or this Queen of Cups said that this was this man's child, and it's not. Somebody could be either like 18 years old, 1 years old, or 8 years old. Or like I said, this is giving me fits. This is giving me fits on Scandal when something happened to his little boy. I'm gonna just say that. Yeah, there's a tower here. I don't know if somebody blamed it on you or somebody else. We got Washington D.C. Maybe a robbery. Somebody getting robbed. Usually, because usually, people burglarize you. Usually people break in your house to burglarize you. But maybe somebody broke into somebody's top apartment, or broke into somebody's hotel room. This is giving me what happened to the mystery of the Tesla thing, whatever happened to him in the hotel. It's like somebody is around these people like, oh my God, just blaming God or going against God. But it's a weird ass bitch here, a Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody that don't want this man to have nothing to do with his real children or something. Or, somebody like this. And somebody's looking for God's guidance. Like, I want your God. This is the truth. I'm in the upright. I'm something like this. And this person wants somebody out. Shit, this could be your emperor separated from you, and his secretary is doing something to disconnect a phone call between y'all and say, oh, no contact, or some shit like this. But whoever this is, they don't have the power no more. Because if this motherfucker was this serious about this bitch have been slit. That's just the bottom line, all right? disposed of, never to be seen again. Something like that. After she fixed whatever it is that she broke, and the bitch won't be found again. Okay, I mean that's just whatever. Mm, somebody is around people they can't trust, and that's just the bottom line. And I don't even like getting all up involved in this shit right here. Okay, somebody is being held against their will, bitch. Something is happening. Okay, and I tried to tell these people to just you know they worry about me cleaning out my toilet, bitch. And some of these people need to been cleaning. Worry about cleaning up they whatever, whoever they be around, man. Because then this is like you stressed out about people and stuff like this. Like, oh, I hope people is okay, or certain people or something, and they sitting here like, oh, I can't stand you, or you don't care about nobody, and it's just like, man, I don't know what to tell you. I've been trying to just tell you that the connection ain't there no more. If that's what you need to know from me. But somebody could have got robbed at some hotel or something here. This could be people that's around you that ain't even opening their mouth. You be like, hey, how's it going? What do you want? They don't talk to you. And then they say, oh, then they go to tell people, oh, my mom don't talk to me. I just can't. I don't know. I just don't know. That's what I don't know. Okay? That's what we getting. Okay? Somebody thinking it's a good idea. Woody, excuse me, to get rid of these diamonds and have God break somebody's heart to break a man down so that they can be an incubus, succubus energy. Honey, what's okay? I got it. I will suck your dick. This is just somebody thirsty. It's a whole bunch of thirsty motherfuckers now. I don't know what they doing, y'all, but you better be careful now. I'm better in person than I am doing this. I'm not used to this, whatever this is. Okay. We have the temperance energy. So somebody also could have thought it was better to invest in somebody of the water, a water sign, something like this. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, excuse me. This could also be somebody got their heart broke or something, and now they flying away. This is somebody also, something about somebody somebody got pregnant by somebody or got put on to something by somebody, and they doing a separate like business deal, a Jezebel doing a different business deal with some other person behind a man's back. Like that one girl on, I think it was the Family That Prays or whatever, was Sanaa Lathan, and that man was like a big foreman, like building businesses and stuff like this, or buildings. And her husband, she was coming home to her husband, whatever. She was like, well, where's that coming from? Or where you get all that money from? And, oh, it was just a bonus or something like this. Worry about your own stuff. Like somebody could be in a situation like that. Somebody could be having overseas dealings, manipulating somebody like, oh, it's best to invest. We got people over here, and they doing real good. Look at this person. They not doing nothing here. You should send that money over to Africa to one of them women or one of those wives or one of them girlfriends or baby mamas. Somebody bring somebody in and say, dang, I was only away for 3 days. Yeah, well, your woman was out there, fucking somebody, but this a woman that you got on your team that gave somebody the key, a foreigner, to come in and rape your wife. And so what you gonna do? 'Cause I was just watching some about these Vikings. So they must think a little bit different than other people, because I don't know if Vikings pimp out their wives or whatever, but he was like came in the room and I think it was like an AI skit or something, might not even been real. And he was like, what's wrong with you? I've been seeing you walking around here doing this and that and that. And she's like, and he was like, answer me, what's wrong or whatever. And he started yelling, and she's like, I'm with child. And he's like, well, no, that can't be, because the last time I was once we had the son, we ain't been together since then. And she was just looking with a teardrop down her eye, and he like, and he started tearing up shit and punching the wall and shit. You know, that's what I said. So if some of us have been unplugged from our server, this means that motherfuckers been able to make money and do all kind of shit and ruin your whole. You probably just need a whole new. This is what they do to make people want to leave their body and get a whole new body and lose their soul or something. You know, so you got to be a strong motherfucker to deal with me. And we got to be up on the level where these motherfuckers won't even matter what the fuck they saying. They won't even be able to touch you and none of this other shit. You know, so I don't know if that was the case for me. I don't know, but it's almost like that to try to make somebody feel powerless, useful, useless, used, ran through. Mm, but that's why I said, if ever it was a chance that somebody trying to make you feel used so that you can't be looked at as holy, oh, it ain't never gonna be the end of it where you thought you used something because your ass getting used, or why you thought you was using me, you was getting used to put your ass right on that motherfucking lifetime contract. Cause I told you earlier, I don't gotta see none of you motherfuckers. You don't want to see me, but you gonna pay your motherfucking dues for the rest of your motherfucking life, or however the fuck long it is, or the back pay that wasn't even done. So this is a dangerous thing to be talking about. I know we talking about some type of system. You know, I say, oh, that's a this 360 whatever these fucking names for these whatever it is, whatever the fuck it is, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it's called, but you know, somebody is called something. Okay. Yeah, also Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so it says 1 foot on water and 1 foot on land. That's how somebody keep their Ace of Pentacles. So somebody's trying to throw shade through music right now, like we don't know what the fuck we talking about, but this sound about like what I was talking about. You know, how people like, girl, see how I just pulled that? Pull some shit like that. Okay, pull some shit like that. Cause what did we just say? That's what the fuck this sound like. You know what I'm saying? Part woman, part angel, Page of Pentacles, do it over here. Heartbreak, break this person's heart and go give your stuff to somebody overseas. But the real Ace of Pentacles was being uncovered is 1 foot on land, on water, and 1 foot on the land. Like I said, there's some abundance here, baby. All right, it's time to go to the collections or something like this. Okay, I always wanted to say that to somebody. Okay. And now somebody's like, don't ask for nothing, or don't ask for no payment, or something like this, or whatever this is, or don't divvy up something before death. Okay. But just like I said, you may be the only person. Somebody trying to make you think somebody already dead, but they not. So they want you to slip up and say something here like this. Queen of Pentacles. These could be also the Queen of Pentacles energies. Like they have not been a Queen of Pentacles in a long time. You know, these could be versions of you after they had a baby. They were able to go free and start all over blank or something like this. They're not really mothering. They're off on their own, being single, successful or something. They don't have an Ace of Cups no more. They can't tap back in. So this could be like the version of you that was created in 2015. You see what I'm saying? And this person might be, it might be a short life. They might be sick. They might have moved on, something like this. Um, and like something is waiting for the kid to pass on to you. But I think that this ain't the way it's supposed to work, though. A Queen of Pentacles in reverse can't steal something from somebody, or this is also somebody was trying to demote you, disgrace you, or something, and have you still operate like some Cindy, like some I don't know what you call them ladies with the aprons on in the 40s. They wanted you to still act like that. See, oh, I'm just testing you to be like you down. Well, motherfucker, don't test the Lord, because you're gonna fuck around and find out. And this don't work for me the way it's about to work for these other people. So we got death in reverse here. I might end it, motherfucker spectator might end up learning something from me by watching me do nothing. What you call nothing. You understand? And how little boys that want to be men that want to try to test or put their women through clinicals like this some fucking competition from your He-Man woman hating club. I ain't got time for it. When you didn't let men see your wife in her dwelling. Follow her when she go on vacation by herself, or what kind of man is that? Even if this was some organization where people shared women, whether the women knew they was being shared or not. You mean to tell me, nigga, you was that far away? Or was you follow me everywhere I went when I went somewhere? Or oh, the second one of you was there. How do you know that the second one still fuck with you or me like that? For your clone to be there. Did you trust your clone all the way? I'm pretty sure this is how, look, we got the Ten of Swords. This could be how somebody lost their fucking life. And then they went back and said, yeah, we found her there with a man or whatever like this. And that nigga ran out and there was blood on his hands and we found her and they're dead. And it's these niggas that did it. You know what I'm saying? It's something like this. Or like I said, this pinnacle do belong to the Holy Spirit. Somebody could be thinking about taking somebody's life and running away with this money. That's exactly what somebody thinking about doing. And then, Page of Pentacles, she only a Page of Pentacles. The Holy Spirit is the Ace of Pentacles. This only, and she telling you to send your money overseas. Okay? I'm trying to say, who is this? The Tower at the hotel. The High Priestess. Somebody got a little cute little button nose, a little pinchy little nose. Okay? This could be the person that did something to somebody's child. This could be a darker masculine. Okay? A security. I don't know what this is. This is somebody. I'm not going to name no names. Whoever this is, I don't know. I hear people saying, at least she one of mine or he one of ours. Because the motherfucker that know me and they already got pulled out and went through this shocking revelation. They all already on the other side and they know everything that I don't know. Ain't no way nobody could be talking to me that was genuine with me and be really pissed off about anything that I said on here, really. But they could. This could be a threesome too. King of Cups in reverse. I feel like this woman did something and then something happened to her. You see this Knight of Swords coming through there? Like, but there ain't no question about it that this person was the mastermind or something. This could be old. This could be like a year, 2, 3. People just ain't never told you or told me or whatever this is because it was happening on the other side. Somebody wasn't being honest about being gifted. They could even lock something down already and somebody realizing, oh, you can't even, once we got married, why it's like I can't, these gifts or whatever, why are your gifts going down? Oh, it's because somebody must be cursing us. No, somebody, it's something like it's a clause or something. That marriage cancels out something. They knew that your 5D connection with somebody was going to end. They knew something. Somebody getting played by their superior. This is like somebody coming in, like that man that used to come in that show, and he'd be like, that man that used to come up in that show, and then he, or this is like a girl squad doing this shit. I don't like it. But that man that used to come up in that show, and he, come see how people gonna treat somebody, and then say, hey, oh, this is the owner of the company or whatever, or something like this. I just feel like somebody's coming in like, I'm going to lay everything waste, but they're hiding something in what they're laying waste. Like, you don't want, whoever this is, you may not want this person to lay shit waste and be standing right in front of you. I just don't know. I just get a feeling. And I'm just thinking how, like, look, you got sword, 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 sword. Something is cut off here. Like you're not getting the real information. You getting like little screenshots or memes or something. Something is happening on a bigger scale here. This is like Washington is in reverse, bitch. Run north. This could even be somebody telling you what happened in the past, why they been away. This is a whole bunch of shit. But it say God ain't worried about man's things. But if God is putting something on my heart, God is a little bit concerned about a specific person or you or whatever this is. That's why I said even if a child is like, I feel like a motherless child, your ass done did something. This could be a child telling you, I feel like you don't connect with me, but you stole my fucking Ace of Cups, Norman. What do you mean? Like, I don't know what to say. Like it's like I be getting a masculine energy come back in. Like remember me and just be glad you ain't build, motherfucker. Do build. Be right to motherfuckers and build or something. Because I mean, or hang with these other people or something that you could trust because the communication ain't coming back on or something. You know what I'm saying? So this is probably about some kind of hustle. Um, it's not even in no way, because I might not be here, something like this, and this why ain't shit going on for me. And I don't think that that's condoning what this is. I want my shit, but at the same time, come on, man, let's not think so bad about some. Like I'm safe here. Maybe I'm trapped here with the biggest goblin or something or whatever or something. I don't know. Nothing's happening really bad yet or something. I don't know. You know, just do what you got to do. Do what you're doing. There is something about like somebody being dedicated to something. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, somebody still got their gifts. They not dead, you know. But I feel like a King of Cups in reverse, people found out that this person didn't have it like that. I feel like this person had ample time to beeline away from these people, unless they all chip with the same chip, then they probably wouldn't have got that far. But somebody stayed around these people or something for whatever reason. And look, there go the Queen of Cups right here. This is the person that put it on them. Somebody didn't know what to do. Um, it's somebody out here think they about to be with you. You can't stand this person. Somebody, I'm just telling you, somebody also is like, yeah, just communicate. What is you talking about? I don't know this person. I don't know. Somebody is a little bit. I don't know. Somebody's doing something, man. I don't know what this is. Now I'm about to say sips juice, but mm-mm. Okay, so I felt the energy, but I said nah. But I don't know. Whatever they plan, it ain't gonna work. Somebody be going playing and shit with people like this or whatever like this, or somebody like this ain't us, that ain't us. When it happened, don't blame us, you know. But somebody could be blame, they know what's going on. Then they be like, girl, I think somebody doing this, and I be thinking, do the people you was down there in that chamber with, do they watch your YouTube channel? I mean, but motherfucker just be bold with it too. But this remind me of somebody that have the demeanor like a Scarlett Johansson or a cat Heigl, her whatever her name. This made me think. This is my Catherine Heigl card. This Charlize Theron. Somebody got the energy is lit. This somebody could also be in the underground bunker, huh. Or the ceilings is real low, or in the camper. Oh, excuse my nose. Hell, this could be this rose. But I don't know why somebody trying this big step now. Because somebody had something to do with whatever happened to you or me. Mm-mm. This person, it's like restraining orders need to be given out. Somebody remove these people or this blue wand or this blue whatever this is, okay? Um, and then we have the strength card. Somebody is foreign. They don't have no power, but they've been able to do something. Somebody been able to do something. This could be like a rogue handler or something. All right, let me see something else. Explain this to your mom what a mukbang is. So somebody could be closer than you think, okay? Um, and you could be explaining something to them. Like I told you, this could be like a somebody that's higher ranking or something, or somebody in the spirit, okay? Um, and they've been away from Earth or something like this. Ouch. And you're trying to explain like what we said what the cartel could be. Yeah, because again, even people in the government look at the cartel one way, unless they involved in it, and then people that's in the neighborhood or something gonna look at the cartel a different way. There's something in the middle here. So even if all these people run to safety up there with all the money and the jewels, it's not gonna last that long because you left some people down here that can show you, that can tell you a different way. So we got the internet now. Somebody could be a brat and be like, I'm not getting money. I'm not coming on here. I haven't received a dollar from all the information that I put. I haven't received the love, the numbers, the promotions, the shares, the likes, the nothing. But I just come on here and still do it. Again, people might say that's so stupid, but just like people say with prostitution, somebody that give a lot of coochie out, that's not even a hoe. If you really think about it, you had to get paid to be a prostitute for your sex. And some people respect people that got paid for it, and some people respect people that they feel like was promiscuous, or they don't respect people that was promiscuous. Well, at least this person did something or whatever like this, and some of you didn't have a choice. People been humping on you, turning you in doll mode after midnight. You know what I'm saying? And humping on you for your whole life, and you didn't even know it. And they've been recording and they're making money off it, and didn't give you nothing. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I don't know, but we got a drag queen that's in reverse here. Somebody could have went through a sex change or something. They used to be a drag queen, and now they not no more. Or somebody used to dress like a girl, but now they dress like a boy. Somebody could be even saying that you could be something else. Excuse me, and you not being real with yourself. But I don't know, you or I or something like this. I haven't seen no evidence of this, but okay. Somebody could also be dressing up like a boy, like somebody's doing something different. Your arch nemesis. I told you. I told you. It don't matter how many times the person, even if this person talk about Tierra Tarot, the reason why you talk about Tierra Tarot so much, Amber Rose, is because y'all, whatever y'all did together to the Tyler clone, the Nene Tyler clone. That's why you feel like you got gypped or something, or that's when they family took over the most power, because y'all was like, oh yeah, they can have this little girl or whatever for this much money or something, and then it come to find out that that was a very valuable one, and then so on and so. That's why the mommy Wata energy is here. That's why all this, and it's about the child's beauty. Okay. Mm-hmm. Somebody could be going through a transformation, turning themselves back into a boy. Excuse me. Nine of Cups. This could make somebody happy. Somebody could be of Islam and they like to have people, change their sex for them or something. Okay. We got the eye that's above this person, though. Okay. And we got of. So somebody could be very dominant, very, cocky, very stubborn, very my way or the highway. But you not this person's fucking child. Or somebody is trying to say that you their child so they can get some benefits or something. And you not their fucking child. Mystic Rose. Okay. We got Lizzo here in the reverse. You not this person's child here. Okay. Or you not the child or something. Like I said, we got somebody this could be people from like IAT. They talk about some people in IAT. that um that had an encounter with like a comet or something, and these are some special breed of people or something. They carry something in them or something like this. Okay, yeah, Spider-Man's webs. Okay, this could be Spider-Man energy. This could be galactic energy in the upright. Something very mm, altered, dual dimensional, something like this. And then we have whatever these people could be. I don't know, this Lizzo energy could have been spread in some chemical compound or something. Um, Something like this. We got the arch here, or arc. Somebody could be saying, yeah, you wasn't a part of that settlement or something. Like this person could have found out about this one thing that was coming towards you and then paid this person to say, oh yeah, you wasn't living with us. Oh, this person ain't a part of the settlement that we had gotten or something like this. Yeah, strip tease. This could be okay. See, because I knew somebody. Well, I've been sick for the past couple days. Everybody know when you get sick. Sometimes you ain't the first thing you ain't trying to do unless you in pain is jump in the shower. And so you might go a day or two on that damn couch blowing your nose without getting up with a robe on. But somebody is saying, oh, you ain't gonna give him. You're not giving me no strip tease. You're not gonna walk around your house naked like all the other bitches do. Once they know that I'm their overseer, bitch, you're not. Like this is even somebody like go back to whatever country this is where you're doing this shit because this is America, motherfucker, and I'm on my soil. And ain't nobody coming over here dominating me with shit. I done had enough, goddamn it. Somebody is trying to dominate. This is somebody that's coming in. This might be even somebody from Mexico. Now, I never really met that many Islam Mexicans in my life. I'm not trying to be funny or nothing, but this would be somebody that come in. They seem Mexican, but no, you know what I'm saying? Because again, I've seen people that look Puerto Rican, maybe mixed with Mexican and Puerto Rican or something that might be able to pass for Arabic. I done seen people that's only mixed, that's supposed to be mixed with black and white that seem Arabic. You know, um, excuse me. Okay? But you know what I mean. All right? It ain't no offense. It's just like stop trying. Stop trying. If you got anything to do with anything that's going to try to make me be less than what I'm supposed to be or what I'm about to be or what the fuck I am, just drop it. I don't care if I'm out here looking with stains on my clothes or whatever. Ain't nobody coming over here dominating me on my motherfucking soil, and I ain't did nothing to nobody. You're not having access, none of that. Take that shit somewhere. I already thought about my future, and it don't involve that. That's what I said. Okay. All right. We got cigarettes. So I know ain't nobody talking about no cigarettes when most of these people that I knew in this lifetime, they smoke cigarettes. Or somebody could have did something to somebody's cigarettes. Maybe some cigarettes are making something worse here. It's funny because I think she out there with the door open a little bit to outside. And to the outside or something like this. Also, there's something about somebody trying to make it like you in prison because my person keep leaving. He bought me a carton of cigarettes or whatever. So when I get my money, I thought it was so when I get my money at the end of the week, I could just focus on buying other stuff. I don't have to worry about buying my own cigarettes. But somebody could be doing something else, acting like I'm in lockdown or prison or something. Bitch, get out of here. This is immunity. What you mean to tell me? I'm about to tell you. Listen, yeah, you think I'm just talking this stuff on here? Yeah, it's gonna have to be protocol. Motherfucker come over here talking about anything like this, your ass gonna go to jail. Cause I'm not about to be stressed out about that dumb shit. You need to just knock it off. Somebody could be saying something about some cigarettes. I don't know if somebody got some money from some people to, oh, this person is asking for the money. We don't have anything. Just Maybe if we just give this thing or whatever, like something like this, Princess of Wands, there could also be a Princess of Wands that did something here. All right. That's why I started just going different places to get my cigarettes. But that's why I told you people will try to put a lot of pressure on you if you smoke a cigarette or anybody that smoked cigarettes before. When you say I'm about to quit or something like this, this is when I noticed that somebody was amping up some shit around me. I'm about to quit. Yeah, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? I was getting prepared a couple days before, like, yeah, okay, let's do this or something. This when people start doing too fucking much. And it's not their fault. It's the fact that somebody's addicted to cigarettes that they don't stop smoking. But I know the psychology of the thing. Do you understand? So somebody could be trying to kill you through something that you use. Okay, Phoenix Marvelous. Killing them with kindness. This is somebody like, yeah, you doing so well. You killing them out here. Yeah, you know, they be flattering. Don't get y'all, listen. Don't go and get your head pumped up by these motherfuckers that's flattering people. That look like they ain't got money and they always scrambling around from place to place, but they got a lot of money. That's why they're able to scramble around from place to place. Yeah. Princess of Wands is in reverse. And his family is in reverse. Somebody could be one of them children. I noticed that a lot of these people, they tricked us and let these people back in society, and some of them is being used. These people in reverse, but they acting like, well, we ain't burdened. Oh, well. Or something like this. Or maybe they had the Empress trapped or something. The younger version of the Empress or a younger version of me or you. And then the smoky energy, they both in the upright, but there's not a victory here. Some people could be, I don't know. Maybe somebody, I don't know what this is. Okay. The press and a victory over these people in reverse, or these people getting a victory is not going to happen. These two could be the younger version of somebody here. Yeah, because we're at the Most High here. Somebody could be Australian. This is giving me, you know, people want to be mad. They want to see you mad and say something that offends them so they can get mad. Okay. Melbourne. I don't know. Somebody could be from Australia. Okay. Or somebody wants you to be Aboriginal or use this term or something like this to protect yourself, whatever this is, because we Americans are getting no fucking news, okay? All right? So somebody could be hiding who somebody is here in this most high position here, okay? Or this person here, an Aboriginal or okay, somebody is hiding something. What to do with some finances or something here. The Wheel of Fortune that was made off of this child when they was in the Eight of Swords in reverse. All right. And somebody was sending your energy, not to Washington. They were sending it north to Canada. Okay. And somebody could have left you behind. This could maybe piss somebody off with this justice energy, with this Jackie Brown energy. All right. 11. This could be considered like a lower heaven, North Pole energy. But Santa, I remember my Uncle Moses used to play Santa back in the day. And I told you the Jean Bonnet housekeeper looked like his daughter Tiffany. He used to play Santa, and they said something about Jean Bonnet with the Santa thing. So I don't know if somebody got set up. This could have caused a war back then or something. Or this could be who took somebody, the younger version here, from that place, and somebody could have been with these people somewhere else. Something could have happened, or this person could have got taken, and the streets start hearing about this person's with the Social Security or the young girl. Oh, this could be me at a young age. And I'm telling you, some could be about retaliation here or revenge. And something else could have got taken. Now, 7 of Wands, somebody's trying to protect something, something or somebody in the north here. Not in Washington, in the north. Something is happening. Then we got the Queen of Swords here. You could have a child. This could be one of your real children between you, like an authentic child between you and somebody. Or this could be a child between this other person and somebody else. Okay? Or this could, like I said, this could be a child that it could be supposedly yours, whether it's illegitimate or not. And these people tried to move ahead. They was waiting for you to get justice so you can come join them. You maybe didn't get word about this. And I told you I don't read my own tarot. I know people say, but that's what we use it for. Well, that's not what I knew. I didn't know that. I just thought that I was putting messages out here. I don't get nothing from I don't really get nothing beyond this. It don't move my feet. It move my mind, but my tarot readings don't move my feet. So if girls are runners or they're involved in a cartel or involved and they do tarot too, they make moves. They make money and they make moves. Real motherfuckers is probably not. Or like I said, because somebody is the empress or this is somebody hiding something or they want to harm me or they want to crucify me could be the reason why I'm not getting the proper information. So what I'm supposed to do, put my shoes on in the morning and try to hurry up and run up and go to try to run up and go across the border to go to Canada in my car. You see what I'm saying? When you see what I'm saying? So, somebody, you hear children from me, and I'm supposed to be able to tell these little kids that show up on the media or the news or something which ones to protect and which ones to save and which one not. Well, it seemed like somebody was already trying to hurry up and go up here and take on something, okay, without you. Leave you burning on fire trying to get justice while this motherfucker sneak up with your daughter or your son or your sister or whoever this is. All right. But we got whoever these people is, what they want to peek out and say hi to y'all. So these is some people here with the 4 of Wands that want to end up getting some benefits or something here. Now these people know all about what's going on with this man or with your husband or your wife or whatever. You just don't. So these girls could get cut down. They could have just, these fairies or whoever these people is, they could have just got this victory or just got something sold up here. Okay, but the Queen of Swords ain't having that shit. And these people about to be under judgment. Okay. Yeah, they was doing something like stealing money and doing this and going to somebody's safe and sticking people with needles and sticking people with shit. Okay. All right. Probably even about to blame it on you so you could be running from the police. Somebody could have something in a safe in a fucking hotel room or something. All right. Yeah, because of your Ace of Cups and because somebody is the world card energy. This is why they want somebody looking all scrappy. All this money belongs to this person. That's why they want you looking all, running around here looking all crazy. Somebody being enlightened about this. Well, it belonged to me. I'm going to say this part for me. All right. It ain't this 9 of Pentacles that was dressing fancy. All right. It ain't this mother that could have been hanging with this person. Somebody could be working with somebody because they know how to do something. And they was going to come back to you. But somebody stopped them from being able to do that by taking their fucking life. Yeah, they were about to start all over with you and listen to what you want to say. Just me and you. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if you could trust this person because, you know, or do you know your child? Do you know what your child did to somebody? Because somebody could be lying like, yeah, I was able to do this. I got control of that person, but they really don't.
I've asked you too many times not to go into my room.
I never went in your room.
So how do you think you did?
Bree had it in her room since last night when I gave it to her. What you mean? How you coming down here trying to check me?
No, because I just had it in my room.
No,
I never gave it back to anyone.
I was sitting here and I heard Bree get it out of her room. Last night I had the heating pad. And Bree came and said, oh, I need the heat pad. I said, put this on your stomach.
So you didn't take it from me the day before?
No.
Mom, I had that heating pad in the past 2 days.
No, you didn't. Dad had it in the garage. He threw it in the garage because he don't like us using it. And then I went and got it back out the garage yesterday when I came back from the store. What do you mean?
What did he put in the garage?
I don't know. It's been like 3 days. I don't know, Leia. I don't. I don't know where. Yeah, it was on the couch. I don't know why it's so important. I didn't go in your room. I don't want to go in there. Somebody could be obsessed with like trying to get two people. Like this could be like the devil trying to get, you know, two people that's supposed to be on something for God into, but if they not, the devil ain't working alone. It's the snake. The snake is trying to cut off something here. So the snake might, this is making me think about whatever it is, y'all. I can't remember the shit no more because I don't be reading history no more. With the snake that's chopped up into different pieces. The states, North Carolina, some the five or whatever states that's chopped up for the, not the Confederation, but it's something else. Um, that's why I said I don't want to talk about stuff that I'm not really vibing on right now because it's gonna make it seem like I will need a refresher course that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So, but this is just giving me, I'm just seeing that image of my book with the snake chopped up on it. All right. So this is giving me that energy with all them serpents yesterday too. And now you got this serpent sticking at the top and the devil down here. It's like two people is being, I don't know, but judgment is being called here. And these two people are above the devil in this trapped up people. That could have been enslaved or something since they was little. They was turned reverse and little, and now they big and they in this situation. Yeah, I feel like these two are different with the chariot here. All right, and I'm gonna just leave that there. I'll see you guys later.